it kind of popped, and you can imagine the dust come up, you know, like that. Yeah, it wasn't smelly, but it was just kind of it got like that, and it made that, you know, that creaking noise that old things make. That's it, like that. And there, as you look down, there's a set of stairs disappearing down into the dark, like that. You couldn't see what was at the bottom, but you could see that it was very dark down there. And then he got his torch, on, and he started to walk down inside it. Would you like to talk to the builder? Would you like to see what he found?
Yeah.
Would you like to see that? Thanks for all coming to the meeting, by the way. I know that you've all we've got lots of things on in the museum. It's a builder. I only spoke to him briefly on the phone, but he's found a cellar, and it's well, he went down into the cellar, and what he found, he said, was amazing. And he didn't want to touch anything until he'd spoken to us. No, come in. We've got a chair for you. I'm just going to grab another chair for myself. But I'd just like to know why you called us. Really.
Well, I did. I do a lot of work in the local area, and you know, a lot of buildings. We renovate buildings and fix buildings. We knock some buildings down, but this one was special because we just got in there and we were sort of checking things out about how we're going to take things away, because I think the lady who lived in there, she'd been dead a while, and we've got some developers and they really want to put new buildings on this space. So I went in with the lads, and in we went. Oh, you know, we checked everything out, seemed okay. Checked all the, you know, the walls. Brickwork seemed okay. That would come down all right. And then we thought we'd better just check downstairs under the carpets, you know, just to see whether there was any damp coming through, or whether we'd need to do anything with that. So we rolled back the carpets in one of the rooms, and as we rolled it back, we noticed that there was a rectangle, and actually found there was a handle. And do you know that, you know, so it took the two of us at least, pull it up. My back's still quite bad, as still quite sore from it. We pulled it up, and the dust flew up. So I opened it up, steps down. I got the torch, carefully went down the steps, because I didn't know whether there'd be water down there or what. It was dry. And it was like a perfectly preserved room. There were a few clothes. There was some bits of, you know, some things didn't sparkle like diamonds in the corner, but you could tell they were like metal, polished metal things in there.
I'm just going to stop us doing that. Okay? So we can talk about him, and he won't listen to us. What do you make of that?
Maybe she doesn't live. Maybe she doesn't live. Maybe she lives where the cupboard is. Maybe she lives down there instead of up there. Maybe she's just using that house to be fed, and then she can go down there.
All right. So you think that she was living down there?
What?
Well, perhaps we should ask him that. I mean, it's a question. I don't know what sort of question should we ask him for that.
Do you think she lived down there?
Do you think she lived down there? Okay, should we try that? Okay, would you ask him that? Okay, so we're going to start him off.
Do you think she lived down there?
I don't think anyone lived down there for a long time. I'll give you a call mid-afternoon.
Okay, great. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you very much. We'll look forward to hearing from you.
All right. Thanks very much for. Well, I'm really grateful for you for listening to me and, you know, setting up this meeting in such a quick time. Thanks ever so much. I'll be in touch.
What do you think is likely to be in the cellar if it was an air show? What sorts of things do you think might be in there? Right, well, he did mention the bed, didn't he? He said there was a camp bed down there, didn't he? So it's something to lie on, because people in the air raids had to stay in there. So perhaps when she heard the air raid sign, she'd go down there at night, and then she'd have her bed down there. So, well, he did mention something about camp bed, didn't he?
But
Okay. Torches,
we need metal detectors.
metal detectors, magnified glass.
As well, to label what they are.
I'd like us to stop, leave the team here, the museum team here in the meeting room, and then go and sit over near the markings on the floor that's where the cellar's going to be. So we're going to go over there, because we've got to set something up first, okay? Sarah said, when she heard that we were going to be doing something to do with the Second World War and air raids, she said, oh, I've got some stuff at home that we might be able to use in the story. And she's brought them here, look. This is the bed, isn't it? Can you see? This is the camp bed.
The medical bed. Yeah, they lift them up.
Right. And this is the bed that we're going to use in the story for the air raid shelter. So Reese, could you just grab another couple of your friends? Could you put the bed into the air raid shelter? It's where we're going to find it. You'll need some help, so a couple more people.
Are you bored to put your plate on?
Into where do you think that should go? I'm putting this into there. So we've got quite a lot of these books. I'm putting them in.